help it, right? You cannot help it, right?
Curiosity on how it would be like to ride up the mountains and to push my physical and mental limits.
Even if you are a very good and experienced rider, blah blah blah, don't get the ego get the better of us, right? Expect the worst conditions to ride in, so come mentally prepared.
After not riding for 10 years, I think this was time to, in a way, to celebrate my 40th birthday and also to link up with my friends.
We are at where?
Huh?
Where are we? I'm still asleep.
What time is it?
It's 5 in the morning, and we are riding up Ladakh.
Damn, this is nice. We are at Where are we? Manali. Yeah. That's our flight from Delhi. So this is where our journey begins. So this is the start of our journey, our first hotel that we stay, which is damn good, and we are getting ready to ride on to Ladakh, and also our first obstacle is to put 16 luggages into this small little car. They're really like a I don't know, Lego right now going on. We're going riding. Bye. Long way out! Woohoo! So we're having a break right now on the high point, and just right over there you could see someone paragliding down, and up there too.
rode through snow, I rode through rain, I rode through mud, I rode through river. The only thing I didn't ride through is fire. So I like to keep that off my list lah.
No, I definitely did not train, nothing physically, mentally prepared, yes. But I didn't know what to expect. Physically, no, nothing.
This is something that actually tests your what's the word I'm looking for? Possibly your mental strength, how slow you can keep, how well you judge the curves on a mountain. Well, yeah, it kind of teaches you to take things slow at times as well. Probably something that there are few takeaways from this trip, of course. But yeah, the off-road was a definite eye-opening experience. Not like what we have done before, but definitely something different.
And we come, we talk about we have ridden this bike and that bike, this big and that big. We have gone to long journeys to Thailand, to whatever, blah blah blah. But this trip, everybody said that it's the highest level of riding that they have come across before.
Challenging part, I think it was a night cold.
Sachu, sleeping in a tent.
We're staying on this camp and at 4,300 meters high. So it's freaking freezing up here, about maybe 2 degrees at night time, maybe minus, I don't know, but it's cold.
Oh, we tahan. Hard to sleep. I think sleep is one thing, and us being used to the warm weather, trying to sleep in a tent with cold night is quite tough lah.
Bed that was like a wooden plank lah. So I didn't get much sleep then.
It was a wooden plank.
Yeah. So I didn't get much sleep then. I'm going to revisit Sachu tomorrow. Hopefully, I live to tell the tale lah. Yep.
Today we're gonna have a long ride down to Laos, Leh. I don't know what. Cannot. We're gonna see you on the road.
One last ticket before it's gone. One last summer before it's fall. Tune your strings and play your cards. Little words hit me like a game of darts. And you're beating on my drum, and you're beating on my door, running faster than my dreams, and I can't stop to breathe. Lie before the truth. One last fight before I lose. I ask myself, where should I go? Did I do enough to feed my soul? And you're faster than my
one thing we can come prepared is with the gear, especially for cold weather. Although they say it's summer now, and it's snowing, so even the tentage, it's freezing cold, and you can't sleep. And next day you're riding like not without sleep, so it could be dangerous. At the same time, I don't know.
Fun.
Yeah, fun is one thing, but well, basically you need to acclimatize properly. Take the medication regularly, and then drink more water. And whoever is coming here, you should be mentally prepared what to expect.
So every morning, the doctor here, over here, we check out the bikes.
Check out the bikes!
And they make sure everything is working. So it's kind of cool.
Yellow.
Nothing beats having a breakfast in this kind of environment. Mountain at the back, muddy stream. What about the egg? Still again, Himalayan salt. I'm dumb only.
Yeah, let's go dining.
Happy?
First scenery. Our probably never get to see this kind of beautiful scenery riding.
Absolutely amazing scenes. Like there were times when I actually stopped to take pictures, but then go down another half a kilometer, there's another better scene to shoot. So the problem is you can't keep stopping every single time to take a shot. It's the ride, you just have to experience it, you just have to enjoy it. Get a feel for it to stay up here, enjoy the mountain air, no matter how thin it is, and get a feel for it, so you can enjoy the sights. At least should be experienced once in a lifetime.
The first time I've ever seen snow, and first time probably the last I ever ride through snow, because it's sub-zero, your lens will fog up, you're going off-road, you need your eyes the most, and you can't see much, so you have to make do with it. Open the visor, snow hits you. So yeah, that's the most unforgettable, unforgiving moment I would say of this trip.
I think I like all parts of the trip, I would say. Like, there's no particular part because every part of the trip presents a unique experience, be it the scenery or the conditions that we are in, or the terrain that we ride through. It's all different, so there's no really one place that is better than others, I would say.
us coming together and riding together and making it back as one. So I'm glad at least all chose to ride back to Manali.
Anything below normal you think is fun, like what we expected, like Kadungla is supposed to be a top highest motorable pass, but the thing is when we went there it was like nothing. Even the second pass and the third pass were much more demanding than the highest. So I think it's really expecting the worst at Kadungla, but the Kadungla was the easiest because it just went up and came down. It was like nothing within like what, half a day, 8 hours when we were down.
Yeah.
So the other two is much more tougher compared to Kadungla.
Riding together. Not everybody stay in
Yeah.
convoy, ride together.
Yeah,
Ride together, enjoy the scenery together, help each other.
and of course, yeah, the fact that we actually help to look out for one another, not leaving anyone behind. Yeah, I think that is one of the highlights lah. Besides the splendid views that we had when we reached the top.
I think mostly company. Without the positive vibes, without the encouragement, I don't think we can pull through. I think keep your mind light, whatever it is, go with the flow. Yeah, I think that should keep you going.
I would say you have to be prepared mentally, and if possible, do a little bit of workout to prepare yourself physically as well.
Yeah, really. It's about
And just come and enjoy the great experience.
I would give out of 5 stars, I would give 5. Perfect score.
Yeah.
Hey, Chibai.
Some more what he did just now.
Huh?
What he did just now.
Fart. Chibai. Fuck.
Let me pee in peace, man.
Yeah, peace. Nah, peace.
Physically it's not that tough, but it's just the mental to me. Yeah, because your mind will always say, quit now, quit now. Why are you doing this to yourself? Yeah. How tough are you? You can say you can. I ride to Thailand, I ride to here, but this is another different league.
I mean, they looked after us, make sure the riders are okay, you know, the mechanic is around to fix the stuff on the spot, like MacGyver, but he called himself doctor lah. And of course, Mr. Mustachio giving us advice in his soft tone voice and all. But in general, yes, I mean, the four of them did well. I mean, it was a good trip. I mean, it was successful, and I think the end result tells it all lah. Everyone was happy. I love the off-road. It was fun, challenging, tiring, but hell, we did it.
If you can go past through that, anything is possible lah. That means it's make you yourself someone stronger. I think that's to me, and some more is that the bullet is another beast to ride.
laugh at me? You think I'm funny? You think I'm funny?
Is it because I'm Indian?
Am I a joke to you? Is it because I'm Indian? You put down the phone!
I would definitely recommend people to come here. Those who think they have ridden enough, they should come here, right? Then they'll know what they haven't tried yet, or where they haven't tried yet. They get all type of terrain, including night ride.
Enjoy the Volvo. Is there some part of the trip that you almost flipped your mind?
Well, I didn't flip my mind. I actually flipped, if you guys recall.
Right. Where was that? Where was that?
Yeah. Let's keep that off. Yeah.
Which one? Which part?
It was actually day one. My rear brakes were not working, and I ended up in a ditch. My bike ended up in a ditch. I was out of the ditch, flipped 360 all over on my back. So yeah, that was something different. But that was something didn't expect it would happen on the very first day. But ever since that day, I've been a bit careful riding the rest of the 4 or 5 days that we've been here.
So, what kind of advice would you give for those people who's planning to come here?
Right, when you're taking a Himalayan, make sure your rear brake is working properly, because that's the most important thing. Your front brake doesn't work, you can still manage. Make sure your rear brake works properly, and wear the proper gear.
Why is that the proper gear?
Of course, the gear is what saved me. Otherwise, I would have had a broken spine.